Hello everyone, my name is GRAVESIGHT and welcome to the first Descendants. This is a brand new game that just came out about 3 days ago and is free to play. It is a multiplayer game and I'm going to be offering some tips that I wish I would have known before I actually started playing this game. So there's going to be 3 different characters that you can start off with. The character that I have is more of a tanky character. His name is Ajax. This is going to be your best character that you could start off with right here. So we're going to be offering a bunch of tips and some tricks. So once again, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more content. So the first thing I want to go ahead and talk about is this right here is going to be very important, which is going to be upgrading your suit in the game. Regardless of what character you are, it doesn't matter. You're going to go over to this location right here, and by upgrading your suit, it's going to be giving you better stats or your better survival rate and other things like that, to where you're going to be able to hold more modules, which are upgradable perks for your guns, which we'll be talking about that in just a second. Now, I just wanted to show you this cutscene right here because it's really cool. And this is what you get to see. Well, you can skip it, but you get to see this. Like 2 giant hands coming together and stuff like that. Almost wanting to squash you, but actually make you more stronger. Yeah, that's totally cool. And so is that suit. There are a lot of different skins that you can be unlocking. There's different guns. There's all different types of classifications of guns in the game. But we're not going to be talking about too much in-depth here. We're just going to be going over some important tips and some tricks to help that new player out in the game. So if you go up to the machine right here, you can actually get an idea of the stats that potentially you're going to be upgrading. But of course, you will need the ingredients to be able to do that. Now, right here, we're at the port here. So we're just going to go along, and I'm going to show you a couple other things that you're going to need to know if this is your first time playing the first Descendants here. So yeah, available on all consoles, I believe PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, PC, Xbox, and Xbox Series X and S. So this dude right here is the gun dude. Now, you can buy guns, but they're crappy and you don't want to do that. This is going to be the dude that you're going to want to be like selling things to potentially. You're going to come across a lot of different guns as your character upgrades. You're going to be getting better stuff. Of course, this is color coordinated, from blue being standard, purple being epic, and then of course there's going to be that nice color that we're all going to be looking for, which is the gold color. So in here, we can go ahead and equip these different things to help us out. And then it's pretty straightforward in here. It tells you the stats, whether it's like good or whether it's bad or not. So you can just easily find, you know, the equipment in here to attach to your suit to make it more better, which is going to be upgrades from, you know, more HP, bonus, shielding, and other things like that. And then over to the left side here, we have 3 guns that we get to carry at all time. Guns come with modifications, modules, so you definitely want to make sure every single time you equip a new gun, you go in here and you are putting modules on. As you upgrade your suit, you'll be able to equip more modules onto those weapons. So in here, inside of this room right here, is going to be a module dude. So you can actually go in here and you could break down duplicated copies to be getting more currency, to be upgrading your modules in here. It's pretty straightforward. You just have to go in here and mess around a little bit. So right over here, we're going to click this, and then here's like these modules. And if you go to all, of course, you're going to show all of the modules. Now, the reason that we're seeing this is because those are the modules that I have that are only equipable for those type of guns. So you can see all these modules right here. Well, these modules that you don't see on the other page are actually modules for different types of guns. And there's tons of different classifications of weapons, handguns, from rocket launchers, grenade launchers, all different types of stuff, you know, shotguns, assault rifles, machine guns, submachine guns, sniper rifles, scout rifles, all different types of classifications of weapons. All right, so that's some pretty important stuff to know right there. And of course, any pink or blue stuff over here, you definitely want to go there. Now, here's another thing too that's going to be pretty important, because this is going to be not only your mailbox, but your storage as well. So if you come across weapons and or gear that you're thinking that's just really good, that you might want to be upgrading later, which is actually done with the it's going to be the weapon workshop. We're not going to be covering that necessarily because that's potentially its own video. And we're just going to be going over, you know, the main things that a character that's brand new coming into this game that we're going to be like, you know, having to know, or things that I wish I would have known. All right. So I was trying to get this player right here to come with me to jump off the edge. So when you do jump off the edge, I wanted to talk about this for a second, is the death in this game. You don't really die in this game. You just kind of keep respawning. So there's no real like death to where you're ever gonna see you know, like a scene that says like, hey, game over, or you died, or you have to restart the level. Yeah, you're gonna have to restart missions, particularly if you fail them. And then right here, I wanted to show you this. So this is where you get to customize your character to where you can go ahead and choose all different types of stuff in here, from emotes that you can put on your emote circular thing, and then like all these other customizations from skins for guns and other stuff like that, which is actually pretty cool that they have this. Yeah, so this is what happens when you jump off. You just respawn. That's it. This is what happens in battle too, even though we're at the space base right now is what I call it. It's actually like the Himalayan mountains, I think, or something. Some sort of technologically advanced area that we're in. But we are the first defendants. And then right there, that's what my friend looks like when he spawns in, because that's something that he was able to equip in his customizations. All right, now, this is something very important. When you're doing missions, make sure, if you are with people, make sure everybody gets the same mission at the same time. You're gonna have to confirm this with like your friends and stuff like that. But here's the cool thing too, like when you're doing missions, the chances that other groups of people are doing the same mission, that's gonna help you out, regardless of you being in a group with them or not. That's something that I didn't really know. So if I go start this mission right here and I see another team of people like come up here and start this mission, then that means that like we're all gonna be doing that mission at the same time within this the parameters of the map. So that's actually pretty cool. So it kind of counts for everybody. So you just want to be making sure that you're hitting the missions, and then you can just get help from random players, because once again, this is a PvE game. I have not experienced any PvP part of it. And what's really cool too is you can have like a very large group of friends, like literally just running around. I think there's like 4 of us here running around, all grouped up together, doing the same missions and stuff like that, which makes it a lot easier. So this Titan right here, what I call it, gets powers. He's got a bubble power, he's got a wall power, he also has a discharge power to get the enemies away from him, and then he's got a jumping smash power. Now, once again, there are 2 other characters, but this is the beginning character that you're gonna want to go with, because the ability that this character has for survivability, I would say, is higher than the other characters. Now, another thing that you're going to notice while you're going through the prologue is your character has a Spider-Man-like power. This is a grapple. You're going to have to get used to it. It's a little bit janky on the things that you can grapple, but hey, the beginning of the game has just started, and it's probably like in still beta here. I'm not really sure, but it's actually pretty fun to do once you get the hang of it. All right. So for this next part, you guys can see I was actually able to use my O power, my Titan Smash, to jump even higher. So you do have a double jump, and you can double jump and then hit that O power, and you're gonna jump even higher and then smash down onto the ground, causing damage. And of course, you're gonna want to be getting those ingredients and upgrading your suit once again as much as possible. So here's another thing that I wanted to go ahead and point out. Rolling is faster than running, okay? So if you're rolling around, you actually go faster than your friends that are running around. And then another thing too, if you jump up, we got the melee right here. So your characters do have melee, but they're not good at all. And that's another thing too that I wanted to talk about, is you're probably going to be running out of ammunition. Make sure that your, I would say, extended modules for your guns are totally equipped. And then I was just showing you the emote thing. So these are just some tips to help you guys out with your first time beginning playing the game. Of course, there's lots of other detailed information to get into, but we wanted to make this video not so long and just talk about some important things while you are playing the game. So once again, if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more like it, let me know by hitting the like button and letting me know down in the comment sections below that you enjoyed this and you would like to see some more help guide tutorials with the first Descendants here. It's a brand new game on every console. So thanks for watching. Definitely hit that subscribe button. Turn on those post notifications so you don't miss out on daily gaming uploads here on my channel. And thank you all for watching. My name's GRAVESIGHT once again, and I'm out of here. So peace.